What it do? What it do? What the fuck is going on, man?
Hey.
Laker gang, motherfucking Lakers the gang, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your homie, the sports man. I'm back again, man. It's been a while. It's been a while, Laker gang. But first things first, we got to get into it how we always get into it. You already know this is being brought to you, sponsored by Drippy Whips Inc. Get yourself together, get off that bus, get out your mama and them car, holla at your boy. You know what it is. We're gonna set you up, get you in the game. Come on now. Them honeys ain't gonna talk to you if you always taking the Uber. You gotta have your own whip, man. Get yourself together, man. Look, we're gonna get straight to this shit, man. I got a special guest with me right now. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm Lady A. I've been a lover of the Lakers since the 80s. Magic Johnson's my favorite Laker. So I grew up Showtime. I can say, going through every era of Lakers, this has probably been the hardest. Um, besides the times when we just had no team. I won't even go there because that's when I look like a fair weather fan where I kind of drop off. But basically, it's all Lakers.
That's right. Hey, but you know what it is? What it is. One thing about being a Laker fan or being a sports fan overall, it's about the evolution of being just a fan to being an objective fan. That's when you under, that's when you understand the game and you can
Thank
love the team.
you.
You can love the team and still be like, that's bullshit. That's fucking trash. He need to get the fuck on. All of that good shit. That's
Thank you.
that's how I like to do it myself. So,
Yes.
but we're gonna get right into it. This Laker game right here now. Lakers was the underdog in this game. It was only a 2.5 point underdog. I don't know if you've seen that. Now, I didn't bet on this game, but looking at the spread, I said, you know what? Either the Lakers are gonna win this game close, like a 2 3 points, or they're gonna get blew out. Because every game we lose this season, we lose by 19, 20 points. That's just what it is. We're gonna get our ass whipped if we're gonna lose. And started off pretty good. You know what I mean? They came out playing good defense, moving around. LeBron was doing his thing. Luca was doing his thing. And then second
What
half came.
what I saw. we can- I always pay attention to the first quarter and what energy we come out with,
Right.
and to be able to see Laravia flourish in the first part of the game, and you could tell he was getting really tired when he's making all those sloppy turnovers. But I think Laravia really sparked the defensive presence early on.
Right. Right. Yeah, he was moving around. I've seen because that's one thing about JJ Laravia is sometimes he come out there and he just fucking runs around and does nothing. It's like, man, you like 6'8", 6'9", shoot the fucking open three, make the shit when they set you up for it. And tonight, I can't really get on Jake Laravia. He did his thing. You know what I mean? He did more than what he normally does. So I wasn't really tripping on him, but I've been needing more from this bench, obviously.
Oh
Now,
goodness.
yeah, this
Okay,
bench, talk to
they
me.
showed up in the last 4 minutes. So well, never mind. We'll go into the end of the bench later. But
No, I mean, I just
let's
look, I look at the overall stats of this game,
mhm.
and what jumps out to me immediately is free throws. That's one of the things that jump out to me on the
Oh my
free throws.
goodness. Our percentage was horrible.
Yeah, we,
Horrible.
we were 21 for 31 from the free throw line, 67%. I mean, they're free. That's why they call them free throws. They're fucking free. Like I don't understand that part. That's just concentration.
And I would say overall, especially if you compare us to the other night, our shooting percentage was pretty poor. Not just free throw line, but
Yeah.
it's frustrating because the Pistons usually foul so much that other teams get to the line all the time, and the fact that we had 31 opportunities to score was frustrating. I mean, Luca didn't he miss his last two? He was getting
Yeah,
tired though.
yeah, but you know what, Luca? I'm a Luca fan, diehard Luca fan. I love Luca Doncic, man, but he has to understand you can't come down without other guys touching the ball. Sometimes he comes down there, he'll just shoot a wild ass shot, or I mean, but it's still There's still 20 seconds left on the shot clock, and he'll just take a three without no one even touching the ball, no rhythm in the game. It's like it's okay to get your shot within the rhythm of the game sometimes. Let other people touch the ball. And he kind of did some of that tonight, but then he took more he did more
Those
playmaking as
threes.
well.
Those threes. But I was hopeful when we played against the Kings because you saw that Luka was getting the team involved a lot earlier. But I think what was more visible was the fact that I always say I need to put like stickers or glue on Aiton's fingers and Laravia's fingers. Like the turnovers were crazy. So even if players were set up to score, the turnovers were just so sloppy.
Right, I agree with you. And when I look at DeAndre Ayton, I was real excited about DeAndre coming in. But when I see him play tonight next to Duran, oh my God, Duran is a fucking monster, and he was just bodying DeAndre Ayton, bodied his ass over and over again. I'm like, I'm watching these games. I'm like, I need DeAndre to score more on not just on lobs. I need them to actually try to run some plays for DeAndre. Let him get his back to the basket. See if he got a right hook, a left hook. He's got to be able to score in there besides a lob, besides a tip dunk. Because when you see what Duran did, he was out there. He came, little hook, dunking on everybody. I mean,
Everybody.
yeah. End of the day, we're gonna have to have a lot more than that. Like, I thought we was good with DeAndre, but seeing what Duran's doing for the Pistons, that's really what we want DeAndre to do for us. He's just not doing that. I think he had what he had tonight, 10 points.
Yes, he only had 10. He had the same number of points that Dalton connected. But you know what was very upsetting to me is DeAndre Ayton didn't have his first rebound until I think the middle of the third quarter. All right.
What the fuck?
Yes, and I don't remember how he did. Oh no, he had a double-double against the Kings, but Detroit doesn't shoot very much from three, so you know they're going to be in the paint. You know where they're going to be scored from. Aiden didn't even. I think I was screaming at him most of the night. I'm just like, give me Jackson Hayes. We haven't seen Jackson in a few games, but
and Jackson Hayes, he has no back to the basket game either. He's either a lob, he's a lob or nothing, right? Like, but when I'm seeing DeAndre Ayton, I just need more. I need more. And
do you think he's got it though?
I mean, he's done it. He's averaged a double-double in his career. That's what he did. That's what he
He
averages.
hasn't been averaging a double-double this season.
He started off hot, but that was against bad teams. So Lakers are really good against bad teams. Now, if you're a good team, you got to be able to beat bad teams. But you also have to be able to translate what you're doing against bad teams against good teams if you're going to go anywhere. Because guess who's in the playoffs? Fucking good teams. So what the fuck? Yeah. So DeAndre, he leaves a lot to be desired right now. And if he wants to be a Laker, he's gonna have to change some shit up. He's gonna have to change some shit up.
He always says the right things in his interviews, though. And I was hoping that Ayton was going to be one of the players that JJ called out over the weekend. And because of his energy. I mean, how many times do you see him put his hands down? Like, if anything, if you're not going to go for the rebound, at least box out. And that's I mean, I don't know about you, but if someone is going for the rebound, shouldn't there be communication? All right, you go for the rebound. I'm gonna box this guy out.
Yeah, they don't talk enough. They don't talk enough. No. They don't talk enough. And then I know you've seen that play where Laravia got hit with the elbow and Luka was just standing there playing zero fucking defense. This is why I get upset with these Laker fans who just hate LeBron James and blame him for every single thing. It's like, bro, he's 41 years old. He tries to play defense though. He tries. But at 41, you just can't move the same way you used to move. But Luka at 26, he don't even fucking try. Like, that shit was terrible, and that was really the essence of Luka's game that he has to change. And I know when they had that meeting, that he talked to him about that defense. He talked to everyone really about playing faster, playing more together. And that's what they did last game. They tried to do that this game. They started off doing it, but you just got to get more from your role players. It's LeBron, Luka, or nothing. And you seen what happened in the first half. It was what? LeBron had 15, Luka had What, 22 points?
The Lakers are actually number one in when it comes to their starter scoring, which is not a good thing, right? You don't want all your points coming. I think 80% of the
Yeah.
Lakers points come from their starters, and it's funny. I was watching Spectrum's broadcast, so Stu Lance made this comment about the fact, how the Pistons bench scored half their points, right? It was like when the score was 102 and the bench had 51 points. But then at one point, all the starters for the Pistons were on the bench. That never happens. And I don't know if that's because we don't have a deep team, or is that a JJ decision?
I think it's a mix of both. I mean, because when they put their starters on the bench, or they just rotate some of the starters and bring some bench guys on. It's the way they play. They move, they run the floor. That's what we don't do. We don't run the floor. We lose in transition. We're the worst. We have the worst bench in the NBA scoring wise.
Yes.
I mean, so we pretty much getting what we deserve right now. And it's like you can't really blame. I can blame JJ because sometimes he just don't know when to fucking put the right guys in there. But I thought we was gonna get more from Nick Smith Jr. He had a good game the other day, and this was a perfect opportunity for him tonight to show up again. I mean, because in the NBA, it's about consistency. If you did it once and you want to keep playing, you got to do that shit again. You can't. He was a no-show. He had 3 points. It's not going to get you as a sixth man on this team.
It's not, and I think it shows us why. He was dumped by Charlotte. It might be the inconsistency. He has the scoring power, but I think this is only against Kings might have only been his second game with the Lakers with double digits because he's in more. So, I think fans expect too much from Nick Smith Jr., in my opinion, because when he's confident, his shot is falling, he will take more shots. But, if he's not scoring, it's not going to fall. It's not something that will change. He's either hot or cold.
No, you're right. You're right. He's like Gabe Vincent right now, and that's fucked up because Gabe Vincent gives you 3 or he gives you nothing. Absolutely nothing. But at least Nick Smith Jr. can play some defense. He plays with effort. I can't say that about Gabe Vincent. It's just too damn small.
I agree. How tall is Nick Smith Jr.? I mean, I just know about Gabe being tiny. Nick looks really tiny.
He doesn't look real big. He's probably like 6'4", maybe.
Yes.
But he looks small next to LeBron and them.
Everybody does. No, Nick Smith Jr. is only 6'2".
He's 6'2"? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what Gabe Vincent 6'1"?
Something like that. 6'1".
Yeah. He's pretty down. He's pretty small. I mean. For the Lakers to compete, they're going to have to get a trade going. They're going to have to get bigger out there. And don't get me started on Rui. He wasn't out there tonight, but we need a lot more from him.
Rui.
And we got to stop turning over this fucking ball. We had 30. They scored 30 points off of turnovers tonight.
And a lot of them were unforced turnovers. We could have had that run. Remember when Laravia bounced the ball off his foot?
Yeah. It was like a 6-point game or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, we just got the ball back, and that's what happens.
Yeah, that was yeah.
But you know how they get sometimes. I'm like Luka and LeBron. I know you are the primary ball handlers, and your usage rate is why you have so many turnovers. But why they gotta be like Magic? It's like, I don't know. It always happens near the end. I don't know if he's trying to be cute because his shot isn't falling on him. He gave up and then he just was trying to be cute. And I think it was one of the last turnovers that LeBron had near the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about Bron this game. He started off hot. He had 17 in the first half. 15 in the first half, and then he ended with 17 in the game. This was probably his best first half performance and his worst second half performance because he normally don't do that shit.
No, but it's usually the other way around.
Right, and it's like, where's the rest of the guys at though? It's like we shouldn't have to depend that much on LeBron to do everything anyway. You know what I mean? Him and Luca, but Luca, he's gotta stop shooting from 30 every chance he gets. You know what I mean? I need him to get back to just creating the fouls, a little mid range, getting a little and one because he's starting to shoot us out of games as well.
I agree with that point. And actually, I'm not sure why Luca doesn't drive to the basket more often. He's very efficient, and I mean, he didn't shoot very well from the free throw line, but he could have. There's so many opportunities where he could have drawn another foul. And
Yeah,
okay, I'm just gonna stand back here. But you know what's interesting? Also, I was gonna look for their assists, right? Like if they score, I mean, I think if they have over 25 assists, they um, have I forgot the numbers, but they're usually winning. And tonight we actually shared the ball, and we weren't making baskets, right? So we had these assists, we had high assists, and not a lot of shot attempts. So, you normally, what am I trying to say here? Normally we're missing a lot of assists because people are missing shots, right?
right.
And
Open
so
shot.
this doesn't count if the basket doesn't go in. This time we had a lot of assists, and we actually had more shot attempts than the Detroit Pistons. So that is another number that is, you know, not usually an indicator of a loss.
True, true. But what's normally an indicator of a loss is field goal percentage, and the
Well,
Pistons shot 63% from the floor.
because it
So
was only in the paint.
exactly they destroyed us in the paint.
Whew.
63 points, 63%, 74 points in the paint. I mean, that's
We only had
they,
44. They had plus 30. That's crazy. Plus 30.
that's ridiculous. And you know what? We need to get to the rim. We need to get to the rim, get to the free throw line. We shot 39 fucking threes tonight. Like, come on, man. 39 threes, 11 for 39. What the fuck? What are we doing? Like, we gotta draw up some plays. Slow the game down, draw up some plays because we're not running the floor. Like, it's not like we're not. It's not that we're taking a bunch of threes because we're in transition. That's not it. Because we're not in transition that much.
No.
It's someone going down there and taking a shot with fucking 5 seconds that went off the clock before they took the shot. So I mean, they got to get to the free throw line. They got to make the free throws, and they got murdered today in pretty much in every facet. I mean, they lost the rebounds, they lost the assist game, they lost the block game, they lost the steals. Of course, more turnovers, points off turnovers, fast
30
break points.
points. Can you
Come
believe
on,
that?
come on,
I mean,
31-12 fast break points. The fuck?
it this frustrated me a lot, or it frustrates me a lot when it comes to energy, right? So we talk about how they need energy and effort, yet we're running the starters into the ground. That's why I wonder about JJ and him trusting, right? We saw what he did with Jackson Hayes in the playoffs. But
Give me a
as
fucking
soon as
man.
Don't Connect was what? Wasn't he like 3 for 3? He made his first 2 3-pointers, and then I think he had a putback or something. But he had 4 baskets because he had 10 points. Okay,
That's
4
crazy.
minutes, and he had 10 points. But JJ is not throwing him in there to score. He's
You
not
know,
putting him in there.
and when you have a bench, this is what pisses me off about JJ. When you have a bench that's last in the NBA in scoring, you should never have a game where you don't empty your entire bench and see who the fuck can bring you anything. Like, I understand he's out on Dalton Connect. He's been out on Dalton Connect since last
Oh,
season. That's why we lost to the Timberwolves. Not that the Timberwolves was a better team. It's just that we didn't play anyone off the bench. That shit was the dumbest thing ever. And he had the nerve to tell Luca to come back in shape. That shit pissed me off when he did that shit. That shit was crazy. But I need to see more Dalton Connect out there. And I mean, if we're gonna trade him anyway, if you want to trade him, how is he trade bait if you don't ever fucking play him? Like, his
you
value
would
is
think.
going down, going down, and going down.
You would think. But it's interesting because he had I think he played one game in the G League, and I think he scored 30 points. But his first game back with the Lakers, he was 0 for 2 in his garbage time, right? You're like,
Right.
okay, this kid's trying. But when you see the energy of Thoreau coming off, though, right? How, How much do you want to see Adu on the court? Adu Theoro.
I want to see him a lot more. I mean, he's a fucking rookie. Like he's our pick. He's athletic. He's young. I mean, if he was on another team, he'd be playing. I just don't understand why we just don't give these guys 5 minutes. Give him 5 minutes during when the game matters and see what he does. See what they do. I mean, as many times as
3 minutes.
I mean, as much as we see Gabe Vincent running around there doing fucking nothing, as much as I see Jake LaRavia most of the time running around doing nothing, I can at least see if Connect's going to run around and do nothing. I can at least see if Thierry's going to run around and do nothing. I just don't understand what JJ thinks sometimes. And Rob Pelinka's got to get on the phone.
No, I think Mark Walter needs to fire Pelinka.
You think? I mean, it's hard to fire Pelinka when he brings you Luka. See, I was out on him. I was like, you know what, man, Rob Pelinka, man, fuck you, Ren. Then he came with Luka. I said it's like that Mob movie. I was like, man, every time I'm out on Rob Pelinka, he do some shit and he bring me right back in. He always bring me back in.
No. But I'm yes, sometimes. But you know, you look at if he really had this basketball acumen that we think every GM should have, he wouldn't put this roster together. Like when he's talking about changes or saying what we need, I mean, he tore up the championship team.
Yeah, he let everybody walk.
Huh?
Yeah, he let everybody walk.
Yes. And he hasn't been able to build it up since. And, you know, they believe in this culture, and you know JJ has his reasons for not playing Adu Theoro, but he's made smart decisions. That's the thing as a rookie, even when he's only been in for a short period of time. You know, making his smart decisions. Sometimes I think he's more reactive than Ayton is, and you know, Theoro also seems massive, even though he's just a power forward, but.
Yeah, he's a big young dude. I mean, he's like a young LeBron James as far as his size. He like 6'8", 240. He's a big guy. You need to see if he can bang on the wing. I mean, you had him for training camp. You had him all in the preseason. If you didn't evaluate him good enough, I don't know. Maybe he evaluated him and he don't.
Theoro didn't get to play until the Bucks.
Oh, that's right. He was injured. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, he didn't even play summer league.
That's right. So this is really like he's like LeBron right now. This is his first time really playing and getting into game shape and all that stuff.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Good point.
Yeah, you're right. I just need to see more though. I need to see more of them. I mean, like I said, when you have a bench that leaves that much to be desired, there's no reason not to give these guys opportunity because let me see. What do you see? What we got? How many points we score off the bench today?
Yes. Let's see. 18, 31, 34.
And that's high for us, but that's 10 points of garbage time, right? So it was actually 24 points. That 10 points that Connect did, we ain't even gonna count that. So it was actually right. You know what I'm talking about, right? So it's really like 24 poinds.
To what? Ronnie James had 4. Like, can we just take all that off?
Yeah, exactly. That means nothing.
Kleba had 0. Vando had 8.
That's the real numbers.
Yeah, Jackson had 13.
Those are the real numbers right there. It's really just
and Nick Smith Jr. with 3.
3, exactly. So it was really the 3 from them, 3 from Nick Smith Jr., the 8 from Vando, and the 11 from Jackson Hayes. That was our actual bench points, right? What was that like? How many points is that total? Like 20 points or some shit, 18 points or some bullshit.
Yes. Wait, how much did? Yeah. And even if Jake came off the bench, he only had 9.
Right, and he started tonight. So, right, he started, right? So that's what I'm saying. We can't even count his points as coming off the bench. So we bringing nothing off the bench. I'm pretty sure what did Troy score? End up scoring 70 off the bench.
Are you serious?
Let me see something. Let me see how many bench points he had.
18, 29, 37.
At least 60.
Dang, yes. Oh, I think it's closer to 70.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's ridiculous. 70 points off the bench. You gave up 70 points in the first half.
You let them score 74 points in the paint and gave them 30 points off turnovers. No wonder we lose by double digits.
Exactly. There's no way you're gonna win like that. And those things to me, all that shit, it's talent, but it's also coaching. But Rob Pelinka, matter of fact, hold on. Where's Rob Pelinka? Hey Rob, I was out on you and I got back in, man. You pulled me back in when you got Luka the Don. I need you to get on the motherfucking phone. I need you to start calling around. Call Sacramento. They ain't doing shit over there. They got some players over there. So who's trying to come? Package up Rui, package up Gabe Vincent, package up trash ass Max Kleber and get him the fuck out of here. And let's get somebody that can give us some type of 3 and D. I can't take this shit, man. You killing me. You fucking killing me, Rob. Shit.
Well, I think we need to look for a new center too. I know I'm probably too early on Ayton, but he has continued, and it's not like his reputation. I can say he's doing better than what his reputation has said in terms of energy. But you said it at the beginning. There is so much left to be desired. He's 7'1". We need his massive presence in other teams' faces, whether it's on defense or offense.
And it's just not there. I mean, what I seen from Doran over there tonight in Detroit, that's what the Lakers are in need of. And it just makes me think about Marcus Williams. We should have never rescinded that fucking trade. Have you seen him play?
Yes, because
he's a beast too.
He injured Ayton.
Yeah, exactly. He's a beast. He's a beast out there. He moves. He can block shots. He's a big body. And we rescinded the trade for fucking a player that we don't even play. Like,
you think that's why they did it? Or there's something on Mark Williams? Do you believe that on his medical?
I don't believe it just because Mark Williams went on Twitter and he was talking like that's not the case. I think they had seller's remorse. And they figured out a way to get Dalton Connect back, like, because everyone was high on Connect at the time. Yes. But they did all that just to not play him. I just don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit right now, what's going on with the Lakers, is making JJ look bad. It's making Pelinka look bad. They gotta fix this situation because it's owned now by the Dodgers owner, and he's like the Yankees. He's like exactly. He like the Steinbrenner. He like the Yankees. We're gonna go get the right motherfuckers to win over here. So pressure's gonna be on Rob Pelinka, like you said, right here at trade deadline. He's gonna have to make a move, and they don't give a fuck about money.
They don't give a fuck about money, but the salary cap is something that Walter can't change, and you can't buy a basketball team the way you can buy a baseball team.
That's true.
And there's a reason why Nick Smith Jr. is the reason why he's not a roster spot and he's a two-way player is because the Lakers don't have enough money in the cap space to even have a 15 man.
Right.
So, it doesn't matter who we can pull in. Like Keon Ellis at the Kings, he's really cheap right now. His contract.
Yeah, he making shit. Yeah.
Right. But even if we were able to make the trade, his presence still isn't strong enough. We need a new starter. We need a starting caliber player.
Well, what we need to do is figure out who the fuck the starters are because he's rotating this shit out. It's no cohesion right now because one day you start these guys, one day you start these guys. I've been saying what they need to start with the players they have right now. This is the starting lineup I think they should have. They should be LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton, and who's the other player? Who's the other person?
Awesome.
And Slim Shady. I call him Slim Shady.
That's
your starting five right there.
I agree. I since the beginning I thought Rui should come off the bench. He'll give us the bench points, and he's not the defensive liability.
Exactly, because one thing about Rui, the Rui we traded for, that's the Rui I want to see. But he turned into Rui Vincent. He think he can sit back there and just shoot threes up, bruh. Take it to the fucking rim, go to the mid-range, go do something. Because the other night he ran around for 30 minutes and didn't give us no points because he's trying to shoot the fucking three. Like, shit like that. If either you're going to make... I like when he takes his mid-range. When he goes, he takes a little free throw jumper. Beautiful. That's wet. Yeah, that's wet. That's wet. He need to do more of that instead of just trying to set up in the corner and just shoot the three because Rui is too big for the guards. He can't guard the guards, and he's too small for the fours. So it's like You got to find a way to be effective on offense if you're not going to be playing any fucking defense.
I think he is a rhythm guy though, and if they're not putting the ball in his hands and not involving him, he disconnects very easily, and he looks lost. And a lot of times, we got to remember Rui is a forward. Rui is a power forward, not a small forward, and he's been playing out of position. And actually saying that out loud, I think who did I hear from? But they talk about how basically everyone's played out of position, right? Palinka's lineup, right? AD
Right.
played out of position, but I don't know if that's because of LeBron, right? When LeBron had to move to power forward, not as athletic anymore, moved from the 3 to 4. Rui can't play the 3 because he's not athletic. LeBron can't play the 3 because he's not as young.
He lost a step. Yeah, he lost a step. I mean, I just feel like when you get these games where Luka goes out there, he puts up 37. You get a game, in that same game, LeBron puts up 21, 22. Fucking Slim Shady go out there, he put up 26, 27. And you still lose the game because Rui gave you 4. That's the type of shit that it just doesn't make any sense. And Rui needs to he gets the ball. Just when they give him the ball, he's going to shoot the 3. Get that ball and drive to the fucking rim. Because it's not like Ayton is camping under the rim. He's not. He pissed me off earlier when I was watching the game tonight. It was on a fast break. Not really fast, but it was kind of a fast break. And he stepped up past the free throw line. And they're coming down. It's like a 5-on-3.
Mm-hmm.
And he's coming down and he stops by the free throw line like his guy shoots a 3. The guy you're guarding don't fucking shoot 3. And what he do? They passed it right to the baseline, and they went right behind him and did a layup for an and one because it was like a fast break. And shit like that is like, I'm like, why? Why the fuck are you? You're not guarding Dirk Nowitzki. Take your ass close to the block to affect the layup.
He's not even paying attention. And there are many times that I see Luka trying to push him, and that's usually, I feel like Luka's always yelling at players like, hurry up, like Rui and Ayton specifically.
Right.
Like when he calls a player, he has to remind them, like, why, I need a screen right now, or why aren't you cutting under the basket? I'm ready. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, but see, Luka the last motherfucker to yell at anybody because they're coming down. He'll take a 3 from 40, from 35 feet, miss it, and then he's the last one back. How the fuck you the last one back when you're the closest to the other side of the half court? Like, the Lakers, Laker fans are gonna have to understand. This team is when LeBron, they think it's gonna be all golden when LeBron leaves. Like he's easier to replace. You're gonna learn the hard way. When LeBron is gone, the spotlight's gonna be really on Luka, and we're gonna see how much he doesn't get back, how much defense he doesn't plays 0 effort on defense. He won't even shade. You see that shit? He won't even shade and help another motherfucker right there. He let old boy get elbowed in the back of the head, and he just watched him right there. Didn't even take one fucking step. I like how Reggie Miller pointed out. He didn't take one step to affect the man driving to the rim.
No.
And that's the reality of the situation. That's we're not going to win like that.
Yes, and we're not going to win when Luka also is the leading rebounder. Tonight Vando was. I'm glad that Vando's back on the court because he's able to at least, especially now that he's hitting his baskets, he's able to rebound. He is the only one crashing the boards, and. Right. I don't know how we're going to win if no one else is going to put in that effort.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he did crash the boards. He got worked out there on the perimeter, though. So, bro, what happened to your perimeter defense, bro? Like, you used to be nice on the perimeter. You got worked out there. They just cocked back, popping it on his ass. Like, it's like, fuck. But when you get 2 rebounds from DeAndre Ayton, 2 rebounds in 28 minutes. Is it 28 minutes? 26 minutes?
I told you, he didn't get his first rebound until the middle of the 3rd quarter.
That's a problem. And you get 5 rebounds from Luka to Don, and you get 4 rebounds from LeBron. But I don't know, man.
And LaRavia.
Yeah, LaRavia, how many he put? 4 rebounds. So Vanderbilt led the team in rebounds in 27 minutes. Now, the fact that he hit 2 threes, that was big. Because they're always going to say, all right, we're going to go ahead and shade on LeBron, shade on Luka, double team, kick it out to you in the corner, do what you do. And if he's going to hit that,
He's been.
yeah, he hit it tonight. He hit it a couple times tonight. That was key. That's
Did it
another thing that
against
kept us in the game.
He did it. He's done it the last 3 games, even though they've all been losses other than the Kings. He's been consistent at scoring, and I think that's why his minutes has increased. I mean, not only because we have these injuries, but if he wasn't scoring, then JJ wouldn't keep him out there.
I mean, well, shit, JJ kept his ass out almost the whole fucking beginning of the season, what makes no fucking sense. Like JJ does a lot of shit that is really, really questionable, but the problem is the Lakers already extended him before the season, which makes no sense to me. I don't know what he proved. I mean, last year in the regular season, I was like, you know what? He's a pretty good coach. He did a good job in the regular season because he managed the rotation well. He did everything well. Playoffs came, he forgot how to coach, and they still gave him an extension. I didn't understand that. And now I'm seeing him do the same shit that he did in the playoffs. He's doing it right now in the regular season, and that's scary. I don't know how they're going to fix the situation.
Well, and one player, one trade is not going to fix the situation either. And I think a lot of Lakers fans are expecting this magical trade. You know, at the beginning of the season, everyone's talking Wiggins, and then Herb Jones and. I've heard mentions of Keon Ellis, but those are the 2 big names I kept hearing. I mean, everybody wants Trey Murphy III. But one player, unless they are a starter, is not going to help this team if there's the lack of effort and the bench scoring.
What would help them a lot? I mean, they need to find a way to get 2 players. Like if you can somehow get Malik Monk to come back to the Lakers and come off the bench. He can give you 15 points, 17 points. He can explode for 30 off the bench.
Yeah.
If you can get a player, but we're going to have to give up that first-round pick. We're going to have to give up that first-round pick, which we don't want to do. But we got to do it. We got to give up that first-round pick. We're going to have to give up Gabe Vincent, which I don't give a damn about. Give his ass up. Give up Dalton Connect. Give up that first-round pick. Yes. And I wouldn't hesitate to give up Rui. I would.
I'm willing to give up Rui as well. I am as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't hesitate to do that. I think that's what the Lakers are going to need. I think 2 good players are better than all of them guys. And throw in Max Kleber. What the fuck is he even doing on the team? Why are you here? He's just running around breathing air for no reason. I don't know what he's doing. Like, you taking up the air for what?
To have a big body, right? His strength is being a stretch big, and he isn't even shooting threes. So
exactly. What the fuck? Only thing he do is stretch on the sideline. That's the only thing he do. That's only stretching he do.
Well, he's Luka's favorite cheerleader.
Man, I guess that's why he's getting paid the big bucks. But that motherfucker is a waste of space, man. Like, it's a lot of guys. Like, we had a chance to get rid of Kleber, like, after the season. Should have let him go. Get him out of there. Why bring him back? Why bring him back? Now, I was mad at Jackson Hayes last season because he didn't know how to fucking do anything. But he's come back and played much better this season. So I got to give props what they do.
Agreed. I think him gaining the weight actually was visible on the court. I used to call him a giraffe, a baby giraffe, all last season.
Every time you look around, he's on the floor.
He couldn't defend very well. He looked like he was going to fall constantly. And at least now he is, playing better defense without fouling. When he just seems solid when he lands, whether he's getting a rebound. And something I want to mention about Jake Lurie, but you wouldn't realize he's actually also been leading on Sun games in assists.
That's
that's horrible. That is horrible. That is horrible. And he shouldn't be. But Jackson and Jake have a good chemistry. That's what made me think about it. As Jackson has improved, Jake has helped.
I think Jake's got to be less passive, though. Like, I mean, understand a lot of times they give him that perfect pass in the corner and he missed that 3. All right, it's okay. You're a big dude. I've seen him dunk on people and shit. Take that shit to the rim and get a foul.
He did against the Kings. Exactly. Every layup He got to the
Go,
foul line.
go to the fucking rim. Go to the rim. The guys are just being passive and shit. Jackson Hayes, he can play long as he's got his hair braided and shit. When his hair ain't braided, that motherfucker trash. So Jackson Hayes, keep your fucking hair braided, man. Keep your hair braided. Keep going to the salon. Your sister, your auntie, them, whoever coming, your brushing your shit, braiding your shit. Keep that going, man. You got that fro out there like a Teletubby, trash. Real shit. But I need more from Jake LaRavia. What I seen from LaRavia before LeBron came back, a couple games he looked like, okay, we might get 12 a game from him.
Who's number 12? I mean, that's what started the whole thing with him showing up against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, exactly. I thought he would bring us that every night, but then I come to realize he's so fucking inconsistent. So inconsistent.
Yes, because he could be another player. When I started learning about LaRavia at the beginning of the season, I thought he could be the sixth man. You know, he had potential for being a two-way player, and he's better defense, you know, than Rui is.
Yeah, that's true.
Not scoring, but Jake actually had 4 steals.
Yeah, he did. I seen that. He did his thing.
Right.
He did his thing. I mean, they wasn't like Allen Iverson steals and shit, but
no.
It was some loose balls that he ended up coming up with. He came up with some loose balls and stuff like that. But
passes,
but that shows you that he's playing with energy. You know what I mean? He's moving. He's running the floor. Now I need him to be, like I said, more aggressive, not be so timid. And he kissed the ball, he just be like, "Here, take these." Like, man, take the fucking ball, take somebody off the dribble, and go to the rim. You don't always have to be trying to pass, because LeBron and Luka don't want to do every fucking thing.
No.
But when they look around, they say, "Who can we trust?" They can only trust each other. You know what I mean? Because the other guys, they get the ball, they look around, they throw the ball back. They have to fix that shit. LaRavia, if he wants to be a part of this team, because he'll be a trade piece too. You want to be a part of this team, you gotta fucking do something besides the bullshit he been doing. I mean, it's cool. Some games you have 5 assists and shit like that, but that's a whole nother issue. With Luka. Yeah, I mean with Luka. I mean the Luka that I was watching in Dallas, this motherfucker was a triple-double machine. He putting up 30, 13, and 10. 30, 14, and 8. Where are these assists going? He's not putting up the double-digit assists like he normally does, because every time I see this motherfucker, I love you, Luka, but every time I see you coming down, you looking to shoot every time. You remind me of Kobe when we was like, Kobe, pass the fucking ball.
Yes.
That's what he's doing right now. Yeah, come on, man. The team need to touch the ball, bro. Like, you got guys out there, they standing around with their hands ready in the ready position, and Luka just coming right down there, just taking a bad 3, even though he hits that shit a lot too. But if you're gonna be aggressive, go to the fucking rim.
And you'd think there's been enough time where, teams have been able to build trust, right? Like you said, Luka and LeBron don't want to do everything, but they need to trust that you're going to score when they give you the ball and that you're always going to be ready. And I think, I really think the team is missing Austin Reeves, because he does have that chemistry with a lot of players individually. And it's able to translate on the court. I don't even think we need Austin back for his points. I think we need him back for his playmaking. Absolutely. And the connection. He really is the connector. Before LeBron came back, he was with the Banshees. My favorite lineup was, I think it was Austin with LaRavia, Rui, Vando, and Jackson.
Now think about that lineup right now. You put that exact lineup out there right now against a good team, that lineup's getting blew the fuck out.
Trash.
Straight trash. Because one thing about Slim Shady is he can play, but when he comes to playing these good guys, like these real good teams, like LeBron want to be the third option. He want to chill and fall back. But as good as Slim Shady is, when he plays we play a team like the Pistons, he's getting locked. You're getting locked and you disappear. You can't get locked and disappear. You can't, because when LeBron leaves and it's Luka and Slim Shady show, you got to bring it every night. against the top dog, against the top dogs, against the Rockets, against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know what I mean? Against the OKC. You know what I mean? Like you have to be able to score. You see what happened against OKC? Shut the
Oh,
fuck
God,
down. Locked. LeBron didn't play that game.
no,
Locked.
he was
And
on.
Reeves was on the tear. He was putting up 40, 30, and all that. He played them and had like 17 points.
Didn't matter.
You're not gonna win. Yeah, you're not gonna win like that. So we definitely need him. You know what I mean? Like that give the Lakers a little bit of grace because he is a scorer on this team that we're missing. You know what I mean? Like they got to give the Nuggets some grace right now without Jokic.
True.
Lakers, same thing. We didn't miss. We didn't had Luka out. We didn't have games where LeBron's out. We didn't have Stephen Shady out. So I ain't gonna jump the gun, but that bench is the biggest concern for me right now.
I think that's a great point. I definitely agree with that because the depth is what is forcing the starters to play longer, and you can tell when they're exhausted. I mean, so many of their shots were short near the end, and I think before Bronny and Connect came in and scored their 14 points, the Lakers had only scored 8 in the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter.
They were all the shots were short.
Yeah, it's short.
If the ball wasn't being turned over.
Yeah, bunch of bad shots, a bunch of air balls. I mean, I think LeBron was gassed after the first 7-8 minutes of the third quarter. He couldn't buy a bucket. You know what I
No,
mean? He couldn't buy a bucket out there after being really hot in the first half. But end of the day, he's 41. People got to be able to pick up the fucking slack, and no one can pick up the slack. And if Luka don't have it, and LeBron is struggling, or vice versa, who's that other guy? You know what I mean? And they just don't seem to be able to can't find that guy right now.
Who can you even pick? I can't even pick which player I would trust.
Nah, me neither. I mean, you want to put Vando out there, but then if he don't hit that three, he ain't gonna give you no points. He gonna play some good D down low. I thought he worked on his perimeter defense this offseason. He was looking good in the offseason, but no, he's getting worked on the perimeter. He can't guard any guards out there. He can go down there and bang with the power forwards, but he cannot guard any guards. We need Marcus Smart.
How much he was getting run past. I was sure.
Yeah, easy beating them bad. It's like, man, you guys, come on, man. You guys can't have LeBron James being the best on-ball defender on this team besides Marcus Smart. Like, you guys got to be able to guard somebody on the perimeter. And
Marcus Smart. I think he's played so hard and gotten so beat up the last few games since he's been starting, since Austin's been out. I think he's gonna have a game off soon. Like, how many times has he taken charges that were not called? And they were blocking fouls. You know, I get why they weren't called, but he's still taking them to his body.
Yeah.
And, he's an old man in basketball.
Right. Yeah. He's a physical guy. He's gonna guard he's gonna guard all 5 positions. Yes. And that's why I like him. You know what I mean? But we can't put him in positions that we have to have him score in double figures while putting in all that work on defense. Like right now, he has to put in all that work on defense on the perimeter, and he has to score 10 to 12 points. Like,
and be a shot creator because Luka and LeBron are tired. Because as strong of a shooter Nick Smith Jr. is, he's not that good of a shot creator. So, we can't even depend on him. Other than Marcus Smart, who else, right? And Marcus is playing defense.
Yeah, he's putting all of his energy on defense, and that's why guys like Jake LaRavia, they got to be able to step up and hit that open three. They got to be able to create off the dribble. Like, I don't see LaRavia create anything off the dribble. No mid-range, no nothing. It's like, we need more.
I don't even, yes. Come on, balance.
Yeah, I've never seen LaRavia take a mid-range jumper. It's either a 3-pointer or he's gonna go to the rim,
go to the basket,
get his shit slapped like he did earlier today. Just fucking going up soft, getting his shit swatted to the floor. I don't know, man. It's this uncomfortable meeting that JJ had, he said he need to have that motherfucker again because that shit ain't work.
It actually was different. I listened to his post game, and he said it was more of a collaboration or a coming together. Where we were listening to one another, like it was a kumbaya session. Like, oh, let's go to a bonfire and make s'mores together. It didn't sound like that tough conversation at all.
Yeah, I seen it.
We now need role clarity and stuff, and I get that. The lineup is changing constantly, but he didn't have that tough conversation.
Exactly, but you look around the league. Whose starting lineup is consistently changing unless it's injury. Even before guys was injured, this lineup was never a set starting five. And
No.
that shit is stupid. That shit is dumb to me. And now, because if you had a set starting five before guys was injured, it'd be easier to say, okay, we're gonna roll him in, whatever. But since you've always moved guys here, there, and everywhere, they really don't know what to fucking do as far as filling these holes in right now.
They don't. I don't blame them, but what is the real answer other than the fact that the only thing each player can do is put forth effort? And I was actually surprised that we did not let go of the rope until we did. Right.
Yeah, I mean they lasted to the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fourth quarter is when they played a pretty good game to the fourth. I mean, but you can't win when you're giving up almost 70% from the floor. You're giving up 74 points in the half. I mean, what was the final score?
128 to 106.
Come on now. That's ridiculous right there. I mean, at least they didn't score 140 because that was what they was on pace to do. But we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. I gotta see guys do more with these minutes. Like I said, Max Kleber, I don't want to see him again. Why are you running around for 8 minutes and got one rebound? Get the fuck out of here. I just don't understand this shit.
I don't know why you threw him in there.
I don't even know why he's on the team. I really don't understand.
Just put Thero in.
Yeah, see what he got.
It's another big body. And, I think he makes smart decisions. From what I've seen. As a rookie, there's limited amount of time on the court, but you don't see him fumbling the ball. You see him moving with confidence and secure with his body. Muscle and weight really helps players like control themselves. That's why I think like Jake Laravia fumbles the ball, and Jackson Hayes was like a giraffe to me. Be solid, and Thero is solid.
Yeah, he's a big young guy, and they need to give him more chances, create more opportunities for him in the corner.
Yes.
Oh, hold on, let me see. We got a comment right here. That's hilarious.
On his birthday.
Yeah, I mean,
all the LeBron here. Sorry, he's a Laker right now, so.
Yeah, he's not just that; he's still one of the better players on the team. I mean, it's not going to be easy to replace. I'm telling you right now.
It's not.
And I hate to bring it up, my guy. Let me see, what's your name again over here? Laker Rise. I hate to take you back, my guy. I hate to take you back to the 7 years we didn't even make the fucking playoffs and how the Lakers weren't even worth watching.
No.
That's a reality. Wasn't even worth watching the team. So we at least got to give Bron that. But
Bron deserves a lot more credit than.
Oh, absolutely. But, what I've learned being a diehard Laker fan such as yourself, a lot of guys have more hate for LeBron than they have love for the Lakers. And you have to figure that out. And it's like we all are Kobe fans. We all love Kobe. And people turned on LeBron because they said he was better than Kobe at one point. And we was all like, fuck LeBron, whatever.
Yes.
But once he put that Lakers uniform on, that all has to go away because you can't be watching the game with your arms crossed like this. Like, come on, man. We Laker fans. If you're a Laker fan, be a Laker fan, my guy.
Be a Lakers fan.
I just want to see what y'all say when he retire, and if they don't put this team together, Who y'all gonna be blaming then?
Right. Why is he the scapegoat?
Yeah, he's no matter what. Lakers didn't rebound. I hate LeBron. Lakers lost by fucking 7. I hate LeBron. Jackson Hayes got dunked on. It's LeBron's fault. Like, bro, this whole team is
LeBron got
wow.
36 points in 38 minutes. And then they're like, oh, okay, but that's LeBron's fault. Yeah.
It's his media antics, nothing to do with
his play style.
What's his media antics though? I feel like this is about to go down the real rabbit hole right here. It's going down the real rabbit hole right here. What's his media antics? What does LeBron do that makes you actually hate LeBron James? I would like to know.
When he did his second decision, or
it's drama everywhere he goes. What kind of drama? What drama are you talking about though? Be more specific, my guy. Be more specific. And you know those places you named? Championships at every one of them. That's what matters. Championship in Miami, championship in Cleveland, championship in LA. So what are we talking about here? When you're a great player, you're gonna get that attention. That's just how it goes. That's all part of the game, my guy. It's all part of the game.
Yes.
It was always bullshit around Kobe too, because he had fucking always making players mad or not passing the players. It was always something, but we ignored everything that Kobe did.
Always something.
Yeah, love Kobe Bryant, but we ignored everything Kobe did. But we want to never ignore anything else.
That's a good thing that I don't admit often enough, that I ignored Kobe's faults.
Yeah, we all did. We all did. Shit, we even forgot he fucking quit on the team in the fucking playoffs that year. Remember that shit? Because he was mad at Smush Parker for taking his. He was like, okay, you want to take shots? I ain't taking no more shots the rest of the fucking series, and we ended up losing the series. That's how the Suns came back and beat us. Like, Laker fans forget shit like that. Like,
yes,
yeah, that shit pissed me the fuck off. Diehard Kobe fan, but can't let him off the hook for that bullshit he did. But great players are great players. Got to respect great players, man. It's only so many of them that are all-time players, man. But
and I don't know. I compared LeBron to Brady, and
that's funny. You say you compare him to Brady?
Yes, where people, fans aren't going to enjoy the sport as much as they think they are. And, Brady, it was only 1 year, and maybe just because I am a Brady fan, I thought I would not want to watch the NFL very much anymore. And I think that it's going to be a small drop-off, but a lot of fans are going to realize the magic that he brought to the game in all ways. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
You cannot say he's not the face of the NBA if all the haters are bringing just as much attention as those who appreciate him.
Hey, the fact that people try to hold him to a standard of a 28-year-old when he's fucking 40 years old tells you everything you need to know. Tells you everything you need to know. And we just gotta respect what we see right now, because we never seen it before, and we'll probably never see it again. This dude is still averaging like 23 points a game right now.
That's crazy.
My guy Kobe, I miss Kobe, man. He was averaging like 17 at the end. Dirk Nowitzki was averaging like 14 at the end. He was done. He was terrible. Charles Barkley, they were all done and trash at the end.
Oh,
Vince Carter was just hanging around. That's the definition of longevity. Vince Carter, fucking John Sally, they just hung around. This motherfucker was all NBA at 40. I mean, gotta put some respect on his name. Gotta put some respect on his name. All NBA. That means he was top 10 NBA player at 40, being the oldest player in the league.
And wasn't he sixth in MVP voting?
Yeah, exactly. And I tell people this. I got a video on Instagram. That shit got almost 200K plays, and it's got like 10,000 comments because I said, you know what? I said I used to be like y'all, man. I used to have a friend of mine. He was a super diehard LeBron James fan. He would, no matter what LeBron went, he had his jersey. And I've always been a Laker fan, no matter what. Yeah. And he would tell me, him and then Kobe and And I'd be like, man, hell no, you tripping, Kobe, 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 Kobe. And then I had to think about it. I was like, damn, we had this conversation in like 2013.
Yeah.
Like at some point in time, you got to just tip your hat, and be like, you got to put the hate to the side. It's like I used to hate Tom Brady because I'm a Raider fan. I always hated Tom Brady, but at the end of the day, you got to give credit where credit is due. He's the greatest of all time. He's the greatest of all time. It's just what it
That's
is.
just appreciating the game.
There it is. I respect the game too much to stay.
Yeah.
To hate, like, you know what I mean? Like if Tom Brady would have actually came to the Raiders, I wouldn't been over there like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't. Come on now. I ain't gonna root against the man on my team. That's my team. I'm a diehard Raider fan. I've been a Raider fan since LA. So that'll never change. You know, I'm too much. I respect the game too much to hate a player that's on my team unless that player is fucking trash and doing nothing for my team. That's totally different. Right. Like Max Kleber. Like Max Kleber, get the fuck out of here. Like you can get the fuck out of here. Like the fuck out of here, man. Take Gabe Vincent, man. Y'all fucking take the fucking midnight train to Georgia and get the fuck out of here, man. That's different. Shit, fucking first class flight to fucking Brazil. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Not listen to you.
Shit.
That's how I'm feeling about Ayton. Like every other game.
He's disappointing me. He's letting me down right now. DeAndre Ayton is really letting me down right now. I was real high on him, real high on DeAndre. I always liked him. I liked him when he was in Phoenix as a young player.
Yes.
But he plays a little timid. You know what I mean? Plays a little timid. You really can't play timid in this game, especially when you're playing with other bigs. You know what I mean? And he played with, like I said, oh boy, tonight.
Ooh.
Man, he was beasting. Yeah, he was beasting, and that's what the Lakers need. So that kind of exposed DeAndre to, you know, that's what we're going to end up looking for. That's what we thought we had, but we need a dominant big man that's going to just big body motherfuckers and catch that lob and really do some damage. So
play defense.
Yeah, we got to figure it out. We got to figure it out, Laker gang. It's getting hard, man. But look, Laker gang. It's early though, man. It's early. Team is still got a winning record. We still winning, but and we got guys out, man. So we got to get back healthy. We got to get this rotation right. And
you know, hopefully, like Rui also has a calf injury, so I don't know how serious they're going to take that, but at least in the next few games that the Lakers will have an opportunity to at least get their feet underneath them again, because we have four more home games, but our last home game we have to play the Spurs again next Wednesday.
The surprising Spurs, I got to give them credit. They're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. They're better than I thought they was going to be. I'll give them credit.
Well, we saw that.
Agreed.
Yep.
Agreed.
It was a cupcake schedule, and it's really not going to get that hard till February when we finally get to see the Nuggets and OKC again. And
shit, you never know. I know Jokic just got hurt, so we'll see how good he'll be coming off that injury. But I've been feeling like, I mean, our starting five, I feel like put our starting five against any starting five in the NBA. If you can fucking keep the real starting five. Like, you know what I mean? If our starting five, like I said, is LeBron, Luka, Marcus Smart, Slim Shady, DeAndre Ayton, give me that five against any five in the NBA, we're going to have a great record in the league. The problem is, once them motherfuckers go to the bench, that's where the problems come in.
Yes. Well, we've actually never had that starting lineup that you and I agree should include Marcus Smart.
That's crazy.
Because that would put Rui into the bench points. So
which he should be. Well, he should be the sixth fucking man.
Yes.
Rui, Laravia, fucking I'm putting Connect out there. Why the fuck not? Jackson Hayes, Connect. Why the fuck not? See what he got. See what the fuck you got. You want to trade him so damn bad, but you keep fucking. Hey, that's saying something, but you keep tanking his value. What you think that the motherfuckers gonna be like? Hey, we want to give up a great player because this guy had 10 points in 4 minutes in garbage time. No, they want to see this motherfucker play a real game with some real minutes before they give up any assets for him. So I don't know what it is. I said this shit last year. I don't know if Dalton Connect is fucking is talking to JJ Redick's niece or some shit. I don't know what the problem is over there, but it seemed personal. It
I'm
seemed
trying to
personal.
figure out what Vanda was doing to JJ. He seems to hold a grudge.
Exactly. What the fuck is going on? He don't like what these guys do. I mean, and then Vando came and made an instant impact. Shit like that makes JJ look real bad while he's over here telling motherfuckers to get in shape and while you playing them for 48 minutes in a game and all this weird shit. So I don't know, man. I'm starting to get frustrated, but I ain't gonna get too frustrated. I'm gonna stay cool. I'm gonna stay cool, chill out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna chill out.
Uh,
I'm gonna ride this out, let my guys get back healthy, and hopefully they realize that Rui needs to come off the bench. That will be the beginning of fixing the issue on this team because then we'll have an actual good look of what we have on the bench. You know, if Rui's on the bench, you got Rui, you got was it Jackson Hayes, Laravia, Vando. Those are four players.
and Connect.
That's five right there.
What the Junior?
Exactly. You can always rotate that and Thiero and
Yeah.
why is this shit is not fucking rocket science, man? This shit's not fucking rocket science. I don't understand this shit. I don't fucking understand. It's not fucking rocket science. I don't understand what's
take care of the ball.
so hard.
Take care of the ball.
Yeah, you can't let a team get 30 points off of turnovers. You can't miss 10 free throws. You can't lose in every single category from rebounds to assists to time of possession, every single thing. We lose in every single category, every game that we lose. That's unacceptable, and that reflects on you, my guy JJ. Those things reflect on you. But you know they already extended them anyway, so we stuck with them. They ain't gonna fire his ass. We stuck with JJ.
Well, that's one thing Walter could do, though. If he say he did fire Pelinka, even though Pelinka just got an extension from Genie, they could throw money at a different GM. They have that. There's no salary cap on paying GM.
Yeah, on that shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then what you pay the coaches, what you pay the coaches, and the GM. So, I mean, but I look at the Lakers bench. The coaches on the bench, they got some good fucking coaches on that bench right now. Like, yeah, what the fuck? We got some good coaches over there. Man, it's some good guys over there. They can actually probably be coaching better than JJ right now. And I don't know. I don't know that, but they got to figure this shit out, though. They got to figure it out one way or another because we can't let the season get away from us. Can't let it get away from us. And you know what? Letting this show get away from me right now. It's almost 12 o'clock, y'all. But hey, that's how you know it was a lot to talk about. It was a lot to talk about, Laker gang. We got a lot on our mind. We got a lot of things going on. A lot of things going on. But check it out. We can go ahead and end it right there, man. Anybody else want to comment before we get up out of here? I ain't trying to debate, motherfucker. We ain't finna start digging in no rabbit hole and start talking all this crazy shit. But I'm just anything y'all want to say before we get up out of here? If not, man, y'all tap back in. Make sure y'all go to Instagram. Okay, hold on, we got one right here. Oh no, it's the same one. Yeah, make sure y'all go to Instagram. Follow your boy, the Sportsman. Go follow Lady A, Instagram, TikTok.
That's right.
This is what we're doing right here. You're gonna catch us over here. I'm sure this ain't gonna be the only show we're gonna do. We got it's a whole lot of season left, and we're gonna put together a few good shows for y'all, man.
Happy New Year.
What's that?
I said, and it's gonna be Happy New Year.
Yeah, it's coming up.
January 2nd.
Yeah, it better be a fucking good New Year. Because I don't got the patience. I don't got the patience, goddammit. My motherfucking football team about to be 2-15. I don't have the patience. Lakers supposed to be my uplifting moment. Right now, they taking me down, goddammit. They taking me down. We gotta fix that shit, man. But yeah, tap the fuck in, Laker gang. I'm out this bitch. Holla at y'all next time, man. Make sure y'all like, comment on this video, tell your mom and them. Check us out. We up out of here, man. It's Lakers the gang. Till next time.